Science chapter number 13, Sound. We will see how the sound is produced, what are the functions of the sound that happens, and what are the limits and units of the sound. These things we are going to learn in this chapter. How do you know, or how do you come to know a period is over in your school? Okay, when you are at your school, there is something over there happening, so you come to know that what is the lecture is over, the period is over, and now the new lecture will start. So what is that thing? What do you hear? You can hear a bell ringing over there. Some sound is coming there and making you feel, okay, this lecture is over. Now the same way, when someone is at your door, when he knocks, see, when a person is coming to your home and he knocks, you are able to understand that somebody is there at the door, because the sound made by the person by knocking it. Okay, and the same way, if he is pressing the doorbell, you can hear the different, there's a different sounds of the doorbell. You can make it realize that somebody is at the door. So sometimes if you are sitting somewhere, okay, and you are just doing your work, and if someone is approaching you, just by hearing the footsteps, you can understand, oh, somebody is coming to you or somebody is nearing you. Okay, in the same way, if the footstep voice keeps on getting low, that means he is going back. So these activities are dependent on sound, and secondly, our ability to understand the sound. So both the things makes a means of communication. Now you might have played a game called hide and seek. You all are very well known to it, and most of them are playing now also as a part of indoor game. So in this game, what happens? A person is blindfolded and has to catch the remaining players. So how is the blindfolded person able to guess which player is closest to her or him? So how do you realize? How you make out? See, when you are your eyes are folded with that cloth or covered with your cloth, you can't see anything that time. So only the ear, only your that some sound coming and reaching to your ear can understand that somebody is doing some activity nearby you, and you can catch that particular person, and in this manner we can end the game. So sound plays an important role in our life. So you know how the sound is playing. It is a very much important role in human life, because we can express our feelings. If we can make them happy, everything is dependent on sound. Because of the sound, we can perceive the danger, we can feel the happiness. Okay, both the things we can realize. If something is danger is going to happen with some sort of signal of or sound, we can realize that something is there danger. Or with sound, you can make others happy by singing, by doing all different sorts of things which makes one person very much happy. Now it helps us to communicate one another. That is also very important. You must think that if there were no one making sound, how it will look. Everything will be very much silent, and you will be only communicating with the sign language. So we hear a variety of sounds in our surroundings. Now you understand that, as you see now, like when you are going on the road, okay, or when you are walking, you can see so many different types of sound, like birds chirping. Okay, you can see the vehicles moving here and there. You can see crowd there talking. You can see in the school, students are during recess time standing and discussing. Students are running and making so much. So you can make a list of sounds you hear in your surroundings. So in the same manner, in the music room also of your school, you can hear the sound produced by musical instruments. So you can hear like a flute, tabla, harmonium. You can realize, or you can make out the different sounds that each music instrument is producing. Now comes, after concluding this all these activities, we can come to this thing, or we can ask to ourselves how the sound is produced. How the sound is produced. Like for example, now I am my voice, okay, my voice is also different. When you speak, your voice is also different. How this sound is coming up, okay. And second question is, how does it travel from one place to another? How we are able, how I am speaking and how we are able to hear it. Now I am giving this lecture or this class, I am taking this class on the YouTube, and from YouTube how it is reaching to you. How do we hear the sound? How, what is the ability, okay, how we are able to hear the sound? So these and why are some sounds louder than the others? Why when someone speaks very low or when someone speaks very fast? So most of the language you are speaking, okay, is the sound produced by, see, there will be some receptors to hear the sound, okay. When we are able to hear the sound, there are some receptors that we are able to hear. So brain is also having ability to understand the sound. Now, so we will discuss such questions in this chapter. Now you can see some musical instrument over here, okay, like harmonium, tabla, sitar and flute. Now what we were discussing, what was our first question? That is, sound is produced by a vibrating body. So how do you feel, or how, what do you say for this now? We are having answer now. What was the first question, how the sound is produced? So we will be understanding this topic by doing various activity, and will make the topic very clear to you. So first of all, when you are at school, or when you see, even if you see, when you touch a bell, when does not in use, okay, a bell is there and it is not in use, it's just very still hanging there, and you just touch it out. What do you feel? What is your first feeling? Okay, there is no, nothing is there, it is all very silent, we can say that. Again, touch it when producing sound. So when somebody is ringing the bell, okay, then you can just touch and feel it, okay. Can you feel it vibrating? Vibrating in the sense that is little bit shaking or trembling, okay. So that is what we can understand, that when there is a vibration, we can hear some sound. So that is what we are going to do in this activity, and we can make it clear that sound is produced by vibrating a body. So first activity is activity 13.1, okay. Take a metal plate, hang it at a convenient place in such a way that it does not touch any wall. Now strike it with a stick. Do you hear a sound? Okay. Touch the plate or pan gently with your finger. Do you feel the vibration? Okay. So what is happening here, when a pan or when a steel plate is hanged, and when you just hit with the stick with 2 or 3 times, what is happening? If you touch, you can see the vibration there. Something shaking is going over there. That you can do on your own also now. Again, after some time, again strike the plate with the stick and hold it tightly with your hands. Immediately after striking, do you still hear the sound? Touch the plate after it stops producing the sound. Can you feel the vibration now? What does this mean is that when you are just hitting a pan and you are just holding it tightly, what is there? You will not feel any vibration. Okay, when vibration is not there, you will not feel any sound also there. So what do you have understand in this activity? If vibration is there, you can feel the sound or you can hear the sound. Now again we will do the second activity, that is, take a rubber band, put it around the longer side of a pencil, insert 2 pencils between the box, you can see here, in this way you have to do it, and stretch the rubber band. Plug the rubber band somewhere in the middle. You hear any sound. Does this band vibrate? Yes, of course. When you pull it up, it comes to and fro. Okay. What is happening? It is coming up and down, or moving in front and back. So this is said to be this is called vibration. So When you tightly stretch band is plucked, it vibrates and produces sound. So when it stops vibrating, it does not produce any sound. So what do you understand by these two activity? That when the vibration is there, you are able to hear the sound. Now we can go for the third activity, that is take a metal dish, pour water in it, strike it at the edge. Edge means at the side of the with a spoon. Do you hear a sound? Definitely you will hear a sound. Again strike the dish and then touch it. Can you feel the dish vibrating? Yes. You can, when you touch, you can feel that it is vibrating. Now strike the dish again. Look at the surface of the water. Do you see any waves there? Waves there means, water is forming a waves. Okay. So in what way? It forms a waves in a circular motion. So what changes you have seen there? When you are hitting the uh, uh, edge of the metal dish, what is happening there? Water is there and it is moving in a circular motion. So you can connect this sound with the vibration of a body. So all these three activities you have understood, or it is just make it clarify that if vibration is very much important to produce the sound. Now in the next topic we will be learning more about musical instruments and their vibrating parts, and also sound produced by human.